Hello, my name is Stuart, and this is a demo of the Hacking Hotwire project. I am getting over being sick, so I'll be keeping my throat clear. I'm doing my best, and I apologize about any interruptions. Okay, so what is this project? Hotwire is a website where you can book hotels, and their gimmick is the hotels are at a discount, but you don't actually know what you're buying. They'll tell you the hotel details, so the approximate location, the amenities, etc., and you don't know the specific hotel that you are getting until you've actually paid. And so this project basically lets you go into Hotwire, uh, decrypt those hotels, decode them, and that way you're able to get both a discount and to know exactly what you're buying without any surprises. So how does it work? The first thing you're going to want to do is to go on the Hotwire webpage, and we're going to enter our information. So this is just, you use it the exact same as if you were going to uh, use Hotwire normally. So we're putting in LA, from today, checking out tomorrow, find hotel. And what we want out of this is we want to copy this query URL. And over here, that gets pasted in this guy, the search query URL. You're also going to want to set your other input arguments. So I'll go through these super quick. The report name, this is the name of the PDF report that gets generated. Running this code, it generates a PDF report with the hotel, basically with the decoded deals and some other information. Your filter, so this helps you parse down what you're looking for. Hotel class, this is basically the number of stars. The geographic distance, this is the number of miles from your geographic go-to address. So what I have right here, this address is for the Los Angeles City Hall. So we're saying give us hotels within 20 miles of LA City Hall. Savings percentage, it's saying don't show me something unless it's X% off. You might not be wanting to go through a third party. Hotwire is a third party, or deal with any uncertainty if you're not getting a deal. So this lets you specify that. And then finally, there's the guest rating. Similar to like the hotel class, it's another rating for the hotel, this time provided by the guests, and it's on both of these are on a 0 to 5 scale. Okay. So your geographic go-to address, we've talked about what that is. Hack mode, there's basic and advanced. Advanced does more checks. You can just use basic, it's fine, it's a little bit faster. And then finally, generate a report. You want to leave this as true. If you're gonna run the code and run more code on top of it, maybe you would set it as false, but for the normal use case, you want it to be true. Cool. So after all of these are set, what you're going to do is you're going to go in here to your repo. Notice that we have the environment with all the dependencies open. And you run python hacking hotwire.py. And what it does is it uses Selenium. It opens up a browser, and it's going to that URL that we copied and pasted. And what it's going to do is it's going to set your search parameters, so the hotel class, etc., at the top. And after it does that, so that's what's happening on screen right now. After it does that, it will take the resulting list of hotels and it will scroll down to the bottom. And at the bottom, there's going to be a button that basically says, oh, show me more. And it'll scroll down again, and it'll do that until it has every single hotel on Hotwire in the area, basically on screen. So that's what's happening right now. So showing 60 out of 181, it'll keep going. Cool. So now that's at the bottom, what's going on is we are fetching the primary metadata. What that means is, I'm going to scroll back up to the top. For each item in this list, all 181 hotels, we are grabbing their attributes that are in the little card here. So the number of stars, the guest rating, the number of miles from our search, the amenities, the price. We're grabbing all of that information. This takes a couple minutes to run, but basically we want these attributes because if you have a mystery hotel with attributes X, Y, and Z, and then you have a known hotel with attributes X, Y, and Z, if all of the attributes match up, you know that it's most likely going to be a match. So we need to grab that data. Okay, so we have finished fetching primary metadata. So now we are fetching miscellaneous metadata. What this entails is essentially going to the individual web pages for hotels on Hotwire and grabbing some more attributes. We are doing this just for 7 hotels because of the 181 hotels in Los Angeles. We have determined that 7 of those are possible contenders for meeting our initial set of search criteria. Okay, and finally, so we finished fetching our miscellaneous metadata. We are now fetching geographic data. What this entails is going on Google Maps, plugging in our reference address and the hotel address, and we are grabbing the distance between those two things. So basically, this is how we do our check to see if a hotel is within that 20-mile radius that was specified by our search parameters. And now that that is finished, the code is done running. What this means is, in our Hacking Hotwire repository, we have the reports directory. You can see this report was just created. And when we open it up, we get this. So this is the final product, and let's talk through it real quick. On the front page, we have basically our search details. So our Hotwire query details. We were looking in Los Angeles between these 2 dates, 1 room, 2 adults, and we have this link. And this link takes us to Hotwire. This is our original search query. This is the URL that we copied in, as one of the first steps. We have our user filter details. Again, this helps us parse down the list of all possible hotels to ones that are just above 4 stars, a guest rating of 4, where we're saving 20% or more, and are 20 miles or fewer from the Los Angeles City Hall. And on subsequent pages, we have our decoded Hotwire hotels. So the first one here, the Conrad Los Angeles, we got a 5-star hotel, guest rating of 4.6. If we book through Hotwire, we'll be saving 36.4%. The final price, this includes taxes, is $406.02. We are 0.4 miles from the Los Angeles City Hall, so if that was important to us, this would be a great choice. And then we have some links. So the Google Maps link opens up a Google Maps between our reference locations of City Hall and the hotel. We can basically see the route, see what's in the area. The normal URL link takes us to the Hotwire page for the Conrad Los Angeles. You can look here at anything else. Make sure that the hotel meets, what you're looking for. And then finally, the most important link is the hot rate URL link. This also takes you to Hotwire, but it takes you to the page for the mystery hotel. And so if you want to actually book a hotel through Hotwire, if we want to book the Conrad Los Angeles at a 36.4% discount, we use the hot rate URL, we go here, and we click reserve. And you go through the process, you pay, and then at the end it tells you, this is the hotel you actually booked. And it will be the Conrad. The final section here, attributes matched, 6 out of 6. So basically a perfect match. And then underneath that, we have some more hotels. For the Sunset Marquis, We had 5 out of 6 matched. That means it's probably still correct. And the Los Angeles Marriott Burbank Airport, 4 out of 6. So, you're rolling the dice a little bit with this one, and then another hotel here. Basically, if I would honestly bet money that all of these are correct, but if you want to have the most certainty, look at one that has a perfect match or a nearly perfect match. And that's basically it. I've used the tool twice on 2 different vacations to book hotels, and it works, and it was pretty cool to show the family. One final thing. Out here on the GitHub page, you will see I have screenshots and a link to the report. And this report is actually longer, even though it uses the same parameters. That is because I ran it yesterday. And so because we were looking for hotels between the 29th and the 30th, check in, check out, because I generated the report yesterday, there were more hotels that still had rooms available. So there were more options. So anyone with a keen eye who noticed that difference of, hey, the number of hotels is different, that's what's going on. And that's also just a tip for how to use this, usually booking slightly in advance, not too in advance, not like weeks or months, but like a day or two in advance will give you the most options. So yeah, I hope you found this useful, and I hope you find the tool handy. All right, thank you.